The Revenant is an American thriller film based on the life story of fur trapper Hugh Glass, portrayed by the American star Leonardo DiCaprio. The events take place in 1823. The film was nominated for 12 Academy Awards and won 3: Best Cinematography, Best Actor, and Best Director for the Mexican director Alejandro González. The story first appeared as a novel in 2002, written by Michael Punk. Directed by Alejandro González, the film stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, Will Poulter, and Domhnall Gleeson. Produced in 2015, it was initially released in limited theaters, followed by a wide release in 2016 where it was highly acclaimed by film critics. The film was a remarkable success, with a budget of $135 million and grossing $532 million at the box office. The runtime is 156 minutes. The real-life protagonist, Hugh Glass, was born to Irish parents in 1780 in Pennsylvania, USA. He was a fur trapper who embarked on a journey through the wilderness, during which he was attacked by a grizzly bear. Left for dead by his companions, he miraculously survived. The movie's plot centers on Hugh Glass, a bear trapper and fur collector on an expedition during the 19th century along with a group of fellow trappers. They fall into an ambush set by the Iroquois warriors, a Native American tribe living on the edges of the United States. Many are killed by the Iroquois arrows, while some, including Glass, manage to escape. Unfortunately, the Iroquois warriors weren't the only threat to Glass's group. Glass is brutally attacked by a grizzly bear, sustaining severe injuries to his lungs and scalp, prompting his companions to believe he wouldn't survive. After much discussion, they decide to leave him to die, leaving his son Hawk and 2 other team members, Fitzgerald and Bridger, to look after him or bury him if necessary. Fitzgerald, unwilling to risk his life for Glass, fears the threat of the Iroquois and wild bears and decides to kill Glass. However, Hawk, Glass's son from his Native American wife, intervenes and is killed by Fitzgerald in front of his helpless father. Fitzgerald then robs Glass of his belongings and leaves him behind. He and Bridger eventually reach Captain Henry and falsely report that Glass has died and they lost Hawk in the wilderness. Against all odds, Glass survives, determined to avenge his son. Near him lies the carcass of a dead bear, which he drags himself under for warmth. After the nearby wolves finish feasting on a buffalo, Glass eats the buffalo's liver to replace his lost blood. Glass continues to fight death as he crawls 100 miles to the trappers' camp, where they nurse him back to health, enabling him to seek revenge on those who murdered his son before his very eyes.